Now, we've reviewed a lot of the Hammond Collection figures on the channel from the Mattel Jurassic World line, and if you've watched my videos, you'll know my general thoughts on them for the most part, besides the Velociraptor. That one is terrible, fight me. You'll know my general thoughts on the series is that they are really good toys, but they are not the adult collector's figures that they're being marketed as. And that is a whole nother topic for a whole nother video, but I want to focus this video on showcasing work that my good friend BlueFuryDesigns has done for me. Just look at this Metriacanthosaurus. Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen? So when I saw they were making a Metriacanthosaurus for the Hammond Collection, it was kind of a no-brainer to me that they were going to do this color scheme, which is from the Jurassic World website, also featured in Jurassic World Evolution, some books even, I think. But this Metriacanthosaurus design has just become like a staple and a classic, an instant classic in the fandom for Jurassic Park, and kind of just the default representation of the animal outside of the films, because it was name dropped in Jurassic Park, but we just never saw the actual animal on screen. But I was shocked to find out that when Mattel released this figure, they didn't base it on this color scheme, and they also didn't base it on any depiction of Metriacanthosaurus or literally anything in the Jurassic franchise. It was just their own color scheme. And that was weird to me, since in the same wave, there was an Irritator that was released. And Irritator has not appeared in any of the movies, hasn't even been name dropped in any of the movies or anything, not even in any soft canon material or anything. And its design was based off of the video game for the Game Boy Advance back in the early 2000s, Jurassic Park 3 Park Builder, which is a really cool homage to that, and I hope they do that more. Maybe make like a J-Pog Carcharodontosaurus or something. But anyways, I digress. That's a whole nother topic for another time. We're here to talk about this thing, this glorious custom Metriacanthosaurus that BlueFuryDesigns has made for me, and in my opinion, what an adult Jurassic Park collector's line should be like. And even though this figure has some slightly cartoony proportions and everything, with a good paint job on top, it looks so darn good. It brings out the details so beautifully, and I really think that Mattel just couldn't deliver us a proper color scheme like this, because obviously the number of colors in their paint jobs has been steadily decreasing over the years. Even the complexity with how much paint they use and the patterns and everything, steady decline over the years. And I know some of that is not their fault, like labor costs overseas for paint and stuff, especially in the factories they're using, has seen a steady increase over the years, and it's not just Mattel that's suffering from that, unfortunately. Regardless of that though, I know Mattel can do better, because other companies, even though they have to succumb to some of these issues, are still doing better than Mattel in the paint department. And I think that's the biggest area where they suffer, honestly, because looking at this Metriacanthosaurus that BlueFuryDesigns has done an incredible job painting, it just looks so good with a good paint job on it. And I really hope Universal outsources and gives us a proper adult collector's series from a different company that has highly articulated figures. Something along the lines of SH Monster Arts and Hiya Toys, what they're doing with like Godzilla and Monster Hunter and everything. But yeah, thank you BlueFuryDesigns so much. BlueFuryDesigns is such an incredibly talented artist. I commissioned her to do this for me in a heartbeat when I saw the figure was available. I hope the Hammond Collection does a Suchomimus and an Edmontosaurus, because I will pay her to paint those for me as well, just like the website colors. But yeah, Blue Fury has been growing in popularity, as she should. Like I said, incredibly talented artist. But I still think she is way underrated for the quality of work that she does. She even 3D prints her own figures and everything, which I will show here. Speaking of Monster Hunter, which I just messaged with SH Monster Arts, she included this little gift for me in the package, if it'll focus on it. Focus, camera, please. There we go. Look at how cute. Monster Hunter fans, unite and look at the tiny baby Namiel. Now, Legiana is my favorite Monster Hunter monster, since I played Monster Hunter World first, but Namiel was always a close second, and I do have a figure of Namiel. I'm sorry, not Namiel. I have a figure of Legiana on my desk right here. You can see I love this little figure builder thing, really cool. And I always wanted a figure. Oh no, it's breaking. Please don't break. Anyways, but Namiel was always easily my second favorite monster. Such an amazing, just S-tier creature design for any media I've ever seen out there. It's so darn cool. And Blue Fury was so sweet and custom sculpted this little 3D thing in ZBrush, I believe, and 3D printed it and painted it for me, so I would actually have my own little Namiel figure as part of my collection, which was so sweet, so thank you so much. But anyway, back onto this Metriacanthosaurus. Paint job is absolutely exquisite. I guess just briefly, like looking over the sculpt, because I haven't actually done a review of this base figure at all. The articulation is fine, very similar, actually identical to the Ceratosaurus, which we reviewed on the channel. The sculpt is honestly very similar. I think the scalation is different, but they might just be like the same molded parts with different detailing on them. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. And the original color scheme that Mattel made for this one wasn't bad. I think it looked pretty good conceptually. It was lacking in the paint department, like we've said before with Mattel stuff. It was just the fact that if you didn't have a Jurassic Park logo on the box, I wouldn't have guessed it was a Jurassic Park figure, and there was no ties to anything, and that's why we were all, the whole fan base was disappointed we didn't get this. But I think the Metriacanthosaurus was really the wake-up call for me that I don't think Mattel can deliver this to us, if they wanted to, even. But I think it's time for us to stop putting our hopes up for Mattel to deliver what us adult collectors want, and just appreciate the decent toys that they're putting out for kids now. And even the Hammond Collection, I think, are great toys! They're awesome toys! They're just not collector's items. But this is a collector's item now, because look at that. That is gorgeous. I don't know what else to say about it other than it's like the perfect adaptation of the website design of the Metriacanthosaurus that I've grown to love so much over the years, and BlueFuryDesign has just knocked it out of the park. It's so darn good. But yeah, they have some good looking figures coming out, like the early images we've seen of the Carnotaurus from the Hammond Collection looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what that one's like for sure. I might pick it up and do a review on it. But I think this one really sealed the deal for me when I saw the promo images, where I was like, yeah, I really don't think Mattel can deliver the quality that we want to, that we want from the Jurassic series. And I think it's time for Universal to look elsewhere for what us adult collectors want. I don't know what else to say about it other than it's gorgeous, and look at it. I'm gonna shove pictures and videos and b-roll of it in your face as I'm talking here because it is just absolutely beautiful. Now, I have one more thing that I want to share with you that BlueFuryDesigns has sent me, and well, another thing that I bought from her. Because on my Discord server, I'm recording this a few days before the actual competition ends. But yes, join my Discord server, by the way. Link is in the description of all my videos and on my channel banner. But I've started hosting like art events and stuff on there as well, and we're currently in the midst of a Dangsfish art event on the server where everyone gets to vote on entries from people, and the one with the highest votes gets put in the Hall of Fame and gets a special role badge on their role in the server for the top winner. But BlueFuryDesigns made this for my art competition. I mean, look at this. Hold on. It's little one. No! It's okay, ladies and gentlemen. The Dangsfish has survived. But look at how cute this is. She was one of the first people to enter the competition, and I had no idea she was making this. She made it, and I was like, this is the cutest, most adorable thing that I have ever seen, based off of my t-shirt design that I made a while ago. I was like, can I buy that from you? And she's like, sure, you can buy it for me. So I purchased it, and she mailed it over. And it even comes with a stand. Look at the stand she made with my logo on it. That's the coolest thing ever. Like, literally, I'm so giddy over the existence of this adorable little fish in plastic form. But anyway, I've been rambling on for a while now, but I mainly just wanted to showcase this Metriacanthosaurus because this is what the Jurassic community wanted, and I'm really happy that I have this as part of my collection now, and thank you so much, BlueFuryDesigns, once again. Make sure to go check her out on Instagram, link in bio. She posts everything over there. She's making her own custom chaos effect figures and everything now. She 3D prints a lot of really cool stuff, does a lot of cool repaints. And speaking of 3D printing, for those who don't follow me on Instagram, I actually I sell figures on my Etsy shop and everything, repaints. And we custom designed these Tupandactylus figures, of which this is one of 4 prints that I have currently that I'm going to be painting up and selling on my Etsy shop. So if you want to keep up with that, make sure to follow both of us on Instagram, and I will make a post, or both of us will make a post whenever these are available and ready to go. But thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you again, BlueFuryDesigns, for this work of art, and I will catch you guys in my next video. So take care, and bye-bye. you.